Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. It's the Portland Trail Blazers taking on the San Antonio. Tip-off goes to Portland. Here's Lillard. That one's in, his first shot this game. One thing to watch tonight, RJ, both these teams are great passing the ball. They really rack up the assists.
These are the type of teams you want to play for, because you know what? If you pass it, the ball will find you again.
Here's Fox. And it's Portland with the rebound. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Fox. Lillard scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Here's Klingon.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Outside, Fox. Over in the corner, Barnes. Back to Castle. Over Avdia. Castle misses.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make it.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Limp on the perimeter. Donovan Klingon towering in the paint. And Charles Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach. Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Now, here's Avdia. That one falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Fox. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Kamare.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's not as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throw's coming up right now.
And I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. There's a screen. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Connects from three-point range.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame. And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And it's in there. Klingon's got his second basket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Count that one.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Lillard. Rebound by Olynyk. Spurs trailed by 12. Here's Castle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Castle's so good up and down the lane.
Lillard, right side. Rebounded by Castle. And the Spurs with possession. And Fox gets it to go.
and they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and the basket is good. Kamari's got his second bucket tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And now Portland on the break. Rebounded by the Spurs. It's stolen by Thibault. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Ahead by 9 is the Trailblazers. 18. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And that one, good.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Throws it up high. And stolen by Vassell. Wembanyama, that's for 2.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Takes it inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Wembanyama. It's good. Wembanyama's got 6.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Yang. Good defense by Wembanyama. Spurs trailed by 5. Here's Sohan. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And that one, good. Wembanyama's got 8 here in the quarter.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you, Kev.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And Portland has possession following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Here's Sharp driving to the basket. Henderson for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Trailblazers leading by 3. And Greg with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Lillard misses. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. A nice shot by Klingon. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Blazers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Just 4 to shoot. Yes, that goes in. Fox has got 7 points.
The correct read by Fox, taking it himself. De'Aaron is showing that sometimes being selfish is the right decision.
Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Wembanyama. 10 points for him. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Outside, Avdia. Pass to Thibault. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Avdia can't hit. Spurs trail by 3. Outside, Fox. And the foul called on Toumani Camara. That's his first foul. Here's Castle. Pass to Barnes. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. Barnes has got it all tied up now for the Spurs. 1 second left. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He keyed their comeback effort. He's the reason they are tied to close out the quarter. We come back right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Barnes outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Harper. Lillard attacking. Can't drain the inside lean. It's stolen by Thibault. Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Portland, they had gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Now, here's Thibault. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Klingon. Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Wembanyama, a screen. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Wembanyama's got 12.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
A nice shot by Klingon.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Barnes outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history. Logo Lillard has unlimited range.
Portland leading by 3. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. They set the pick. In the corner, Camara with it. And stolen by Bryant. Here's Barnes. And the Spurs scoring again.
Saw the play develop, and Barnes got out in front to get the score.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Portland. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Barnes the screen. Wembanyama no good. Portland trailing here. Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the dunk.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. All defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Guys, back to you.
It is a new day. Allie, we thank you very much. And the rejection by Wembanyama. With the floater, and Fox finishes it off. Fox has got the lead up to 3 now for San Antonio. To the inside, taken away by Williams. Sharp with it, now guarded by Fox. Williams' shot is off.
He hasn't even made 1 point at this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And here's Sharp. Down low. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Spurs out in front, leading by 3. And fourth quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Trailblazers trailed by 3. And Klingon has it in the corner. San Antonio with the rebound. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Now, Kamara. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And Fox gets it to go. And 11 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Lillard from deep three-point land shoots over Fox. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Pass to Castle. To the paint. Wembanyama with it. 4 on the shot clock. Avdia with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And that one's good, Barnes.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
And Portland with the ball. Lillard attacking. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Now, here's Fox. Castle fires. Knocks down the 3.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Rebounded by Vassell. The Spurs with the lead. And the foul called on Toumani Camara. That's foul number 2 for him. Castle up top. Now Barnes. Takes the 3. It's good.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Castle. On the wing, Barnes. Lock at 6. Shoots. He nails the jump shot.
When a crafty scorer like Barnes gets on a roll, it can turn into a big night.
Lillard. No good, unable to win this run.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
No good there.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Fox with the rebound. Spurs leading by 5. Now Wembanyama from about 16. It's good.
We are seeing more and more big men with smooth, fluid shooting strokes. But Wendy's, he might be the most impressive.
Jacks up a 3. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Barnes, and good. From way outside, it's in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Trailblazers ball.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early.